Hi, Crone Zone here. I'm getting myself comfy in welcome to my little Crone Zone shed. This is the place where I research and I write, and I'm up here today just putting the finishing touches to the very first in my new online series called Wisdom Woman Ways. And I sent out that rather mean teaser yesterday about what would be the first ancient culture I would be exploring. I didn't know, because every culture I'm looking at has amazing things to offer us for today, for our self-care today. So I asked my trusty pendulum. I dowsed with my pendulum, and what came up? What came up was the high plateaus of Tibet. So I'm going to be exploring ancient wisdoms that really the focus with the Tibetan medicine is on creating, nurturing and deepening an inner calm, an inner stillness, an inner stability. And I did laugh I didn't laugh, I smiled when the pendulum said Tibet, because that stillness offers us the absolute perfect foundation for all the other wisdoms, which will be, hopefully you'll be exploring with me in the future. So yes, stillness is a sort of much bandied word, isn't it? But what does it actually mean for us? What does it mean for you? If you can cultivate this stillness, this serenity, this peaceness inside, how will you benefit from that? Well, first of all, the obvious thing is we could all do with a bit of calmness in these hectic times which are around us. And getting off that merry-go-round is quite hard sometimes. I really thought I was enlightened, okay, because I've been doing energy work and working in natural health care for decades, and I thought, well, I'm quite enlightened. But it was only when I really started working with the Tibetan wisdoms in a much deeper way than I had done previously did I find, how did I benefit? Clarity emerges in that sort of stillness. The fog lifts from the brain, decisions become simpler because you're no longer reacting. Intuition strengthens, emotional balance deepens, and that stillness signals to the body safety. And that is the basis for energetic health. If your body feels safe, your nervous system begins to restore itself. Your inner and outer gatekeepers begin to do their job properly and not as a reaction. Rather than scattering, I'm reading from my list here so I don't forget one. cheat sheet. Rather than scattering your life force, you actually conserve and enable your energies to be replenished. Self-trust blossoms. Suddenly you begin to recognize that wisdom has been within you all the time. You just become distracted from it or disconnected from it. You suddenly begin to experience, this is one that really got me. I suddenly started experiencing life on a deeper level. Simple things though in life, like smelling a flower or a herb. Ordinary moments have become deeply nourishing. Of course, it offers a really good foundation upon which all your other self-care practices can deepen and expand in their efficiency. And suddenly you become a much calmer presence to be around. And it's not only you that benefits, it's your loved ones, your work colleagues, and definitely your four-legged companions. You suddenly become this calm, steady presence that they all, and that's by osmosis, they benefit from that. And also, stillness is not emptiness, it's a fertile ground for your wisdom to ripen. So, whilst we can say that the core, for me, of the Tibetan wisdoms is the seeking and nourishment of this deep stillness and serenity inside. If we can say, well, yeah, what's that, Maddie? That, my friend, is the basis for everything, for the physical health, for energetic health, for mental health, for emotional health, and for your spiritual involvement. And I can't wait to share my findings with you, all the details. It's on the 14th of February. Okay, I chose that day because what better day than the day of love to start a real self-care program. And if your beloved is taking you out for a romantic dinner, or if you are taking your beloved out for a romantic dinner, doesn't matter, there'll be a replay so you can watch it at your leisure. So all the details are below, or just go to my website madisonking.com and I'll put the direct link below or to the side or up the top or wherever it goes. And I really hope to see you on the 14th of February. All the detail, all the logistics, everything are in the notes. I just wanted to just share with you what it's done for me, the Tibetan wisdom, and hopefully what it will do for you. Okay, so from the Crone Zone in a little garden shed, bye for now. Bye.